it's Bethany Norman from Live Well Yoga. This is going to be a short, sharp floor exercise class. So all on the mat, so come down with me. We'll start on hands and knees with a little warm up, and it's going to be quite an intense, not necessarily fast paced, but we'll be using a lot of big muscle groups, so you might get a little bit warm. On hands and knees, knees are under the hips, hands are under the shoulders. Nice neutral spine here to begin with. Breath in. And just drawing the chin to the chest and rounding the back as you exhale. Looking up, open through the chest, the belly can drop a little, inhaling. Rounding the back again into cat pose, exhale. So just continue to cycle through your cat-cow a couple more rounds. Make it slow, controlled, mindful. So think about what you're doing and really pay attention to it. On the next exhale, you're going to pause, just holding there, feel that stretch through the back of your body. And releasing back to neutral, taking those hands just slightly further away from you. Knees together, and then circle the hips around in one direction. And then you can start to circle the hips in the other direction. A few cracks and pops are normal as long as it's not painful. You can always grab a towel or a cushion for under your knees. And then pausing, just drawing yourself back to that neutral all fours position. And you're going to do a cat-cow, and you can add in a few of those circles as well. It's kind of just doing whatever you fancy really with the shoulders, with the hips. You can make figure of 8 movements. You can sort of dip and dive the shoulders, the hips. Just make sure you're staying focused on your body. And just starting to come back to some stillness. Just settle yourself again. Feel that neutral position. Nice long spine. Breath in. You're going to move the right hand and the left leg away from each other. Exhale. Doesn't have to come off the mat yet. Back to all fours. Inhaling. We'll swap over. Extend the left arm, right leg, exhale. Inhale, swapping. Right arm, left leg, exhale. Swap, inhaling. Left arm, right leg, exhale. Feel length through the limbs and through the spine as well. Back to all fours. Inhale, once more to each side. Extend, exhale. Inhale, all fours. Left arm, right leg, exhale. Now we come back, inhaling. Now if you want, you can start to extend them out in line with the body as you exhale, so lifting them up off the mat. You're going to draw that knee and elbow in towards each other, rounding the back, inhaling. Extend them away, exhale. And we'll do that again, draw them in, breath in. You can really use the abdomen to press the spine up. Extend out, exhale. Once more. Remember, if this was too much, then just do those alternate exercises on the floor. Placing hands and knee back down. Inhale, we'll swap. Extend the left arm, right leg, exhale. Drawing them in, rounding the back, inhaling. Extending out, exhale. Drawing in. Extend. Nice and slow with the breath. One more time. Well done. Placing down, inhale, and let's just take the chin to chest, round back to cat pose, exhale. Looking up, cow, inhaling, into cat, exhale. Back to a neutral spine. We're going to cycle here between our side planks. So all fours, So you're going to come onto the right hand and knee, extend the left arm and leg, exhale. So back to all fours, inhaling. We're going to extend the right arm and leg as you exhale. Well done, all fours, inhale. Extend that left arm and leg, exhale. Pull the belly in, make sure the spine feels nice and long and straight. Center, all fours, inhaling. Extend right arm and leg, exhale. So nice and slow, once more to each side. Center. And extend. Now you're going to hold here, breath in. See if you can lift that right leg, exhale. Lower, inhale. Well done. You can just hold if you can't lift the leg. And lift, exhale. Lower. And lift. Now if you're lifting, you're going to hold here, take a breath in. And exhale. One more breath in. The foot can be pointed or flexed, whatever feels most comfortable. And you can lower that leg and release yourself back to all fours. Exhale. Rounding the back into cat. Exhaling. Looking up, inhale, cow. Rounding, exhale. And once more. Now you're going to come over onto that right hand and knee, extending the left leg. Sorry, I just have to swivel around so my back's not towards you. And hold here, exhale. You're going to lift left leg, inhale. And lower, exhale. Lifting. And exhale. So foot in line with the leg. So you're not twisting the leg at all. Lift and then hold here, exhale. Taking a breath in. And lower, coming to all fours. Pausing here for a breath in all fours, and then you can release back into child's pose. Just to take that weight off the hands, pressure off the hands and wrists for a moment. We won't be resting too long because this is meant to be short and sharp. Breathe here. And then making your way back up. We're coming to all fours, but then move the hands away from you and the shoulders over the hands, so you're in a half plank position. Breath in, and see if you can bend the elbows a little, so maybe a little bit of a press up, exhale. Back up, you can let the hips come back, pulling back into a sort of half child's pose. Inhale, and then back up to your half plank, exhale. Inhaling here, little bend of the elbows, exhale. Inhale, lift, and pulling back, exhale. Again, back up half plank, so shoulders over hands, neutral head, neutral spine, inhale. Little bend of the elbows, exhale. Inhaling, straighten the elbows, and pull back, exhale. We'll do that twice more, up to your half plank, inhale, pull the lower belly in, little bend in the elbows, exhale. You're in charge of how much. Inhaling, and pull back, exhale. As I said, just one more time, half plank, inhale, bend elbows, exhale. Inhale, pull back, child's pose, exhale. Just pause here, take a breath. And then we will come back up to that half plank. Now try and keep the elbows close to your body as you lower all the way down to the mat. Keeping those hands there, sort of more or less under the shoulders, just separate the feet slightly, so they're hip distance or slightly wider, and starting with the forehead down towards the mat. Inhale, just try to lift the shoulders and just pull those shoulder blades together as you exhale. Release and relax, inhaling. Lift the shoulders, shoulder blades draw together, exhale. Once more. And exhale. Now we'll lift with the rest of the body, so lower the shoulders, inhale. Lead with the shoulders, lift, head and chest, exhale. So I'm still looking directly down at the floor, so that neck is in line with spine. Lower down, inhale. Leading with the shoulders, lift to a low cobra, exhale. Lower, breath in. Lift, low cobra, exhale. Now holding here, so you shouldn't have too much weight through the hands. Inhale, see if you can extend the right arm out in front of you, exhale. Draw that right arm back in, you can place it to the mat, we'll swap, extend the left arm, exhale. I'm still looking down at the floor, draw that left hand back down, inhale, we'll swap, extend the right, exhale. Inhale down with the right, extend left, exhale. Inhale, place that left hand down, maybe lift a little higher if you can, and then fully release, exhale. You bring hands round to cushion the forehead, placing the forehead on the hands, rock the hips from side to side. We'll work with the lower body, so working the glutes, backs of the legs. Bring the legs slightly closer together so they're just parallel, to a bit more in line with the hips. Breath in here, the head is down, and then lift the right leg up off the floor if you can as you exhale. So the knee is straight, lower, inhaling with swap. Lifting the left leg, exhale. So you lead with the glutes, leads with the back of the legs. Lifting the right leg, exhale. So it's a kind of hinge from the hips, inhaling. Lifting that left leg, exhale. Lower, inhale. Once more to each side, lift the right leg, exhale. Lower, lifting left. Lower left, inhale. And then just release here again. You can shake a little bit from side to side as you exhale. We'll do a full locust now. So you can do any of those variations that we've just done if you need something a little gentler. If not, you come in with me, hands down by the sides, forehead down. Inhale. Lead with the shoulders. Lift the upper body off the mat. Exhale. Inhaling here, you hold the position and then see if you can lift both legs off the mat. Exhale. Inhale. And then fully release everything down. Exhale. Pause here, take a breath, and we'll do that again. So we pause, breath in, lifting shoulders, and then chest, head off the mat, exhale. So obviously arms lift as well, they're extending down the sides of the body. Inhale, pause, and then float both legs up off the mat. So again with straight knees, exhale. Inhaling here, lift everything. So you're really working the back of the body. And then release down, exhale. Pause, take a breath. Whew. And let's do that one last time. It's such great work for the back of the body. So, preparing, taking a breath in. Lift head, chest, and arms, off the mat, exhale. Holding here, breath in, pull that lower belly in, and floating legs up, exhale. Now pause here, we'll take a couple of rounds of breath. Still looking directly down at the floor, so chin's not jutting out, and back of the neck is not being compressed. One more round of breath. Taking a last breath in, and you can fully release, exhale, well done. In your own time, you can start to pull back into child's pose, stretching off the back, the lower back. Now you can slowly make your way up. And coming over to sit on your bottom. We'll work through Navasana, boat pose. So you can start with the knees bent. Sorry, I just need to cough. Hands are at the back of the knees or behind the thighs. And just rock up onto the heels. So lean back just ever so slightly so you start to feel that the abdomen's having to work. And taking a breath in here, and floating your right leg up, exhale. Lower it down, inhaling. Lifting the left, exhale. Lower. Lifting right. Nice and slow with the breath. Inhaling, lower. And lift left, exhale. Inhaling. Once more to each side, lift that right, exhale. Lower. And lift left. We'll start to work a little more. Inhale. Lift the right, exhale. Hold the right leg there, inhaling. See if the left will raise as well, exhale. Lower the right leg back down, inhale. And the left. Now the other side. So inhale to prepare. Lifting the left leg, exhale. Inhaling. See if the right will follow. Inhale. Lower left. Lower right, exhale. Let's just take a pause, so walk those feet slightly away from you and then just let yourself relax over the legs. You can take arms under legs, giving yourself a bit of a hug here. Tuck the chin in. And then making your way back up to that same position, so balanced on the heels, hands are behind the thighs, trying not to hold on too much. So when you're leaning back, it's the abdomen doing the work, not the arms holding you there. So they're just kind of there for a bit of support. Taking a breath in and lift one leg, any leg, exhale. Holding, breath in and lift the other. Now, we're going to hold here, feet can be flexed, toes can be pointed, breath in. And just dip the right toes down towards the floor as you exhale. Lift, inhaling. Lower left, exhale. Trying to balance on the sitting bones, inhaling. Lower right. Lift, inhale. And lower left. See if you can relax shoulders away from your ears once more to each side. Nice and slow with the breath. Now lift that left leg, inhale. See if you can extend the arms, exhale. Taking a round of breath. Last breath in, and you can fully release, exhale. So take those legs a little further away from you now. They could still have a bend in the knees, or you could extend them out straighter. Taking a breath in, hinging forwards, exhale. Extending off the shins, spinal extension, inhale, release, forward fold, exhale. A few breaths here. And then slowly release. You're going to come to sitting, so sitting cross-legged. We'll just finish with a little bit of mobilization and then a few stretches for the upper body. So you're here in a seated position, taking a breath in, around your back, draw your chin to your chest as you exhale, so like a seated cat pose, and then extending through the spine, you can lift the chest, you can even look up, breath in. Rounding the back, exhale. So just a couple more rounds of your seated cat-cow. Remember, you could be seated on something as well, that might be comfortable for you. Last exhale, drawing the chin to the chest and then pause. Just breathe, relax the shoulders, relax the head, the neck. Slowly straightening yourself up again. I'm going to start to take the upper body around in circles. So you're going to feel as if you're leading from the center of the chest, pressing the chest out and then pulling it back. So a little bit like those hip circles we do when we're on our hands and knees. but it's more involving the chest, the upper body. And then you can pause and go the other way. Last time. And then settling back into neutral. Place the right fingertips to the floor. Extend the left arm. Inhale. And I want you to come into a side bend. Exhale. You're going to sweep that top arm down and around, bringing it to the floor, and then taking the right arm up, side bend the other side. One round of breath. And then you can exhale, releasing that right hand down. We swap. Extend the left arm overhead. Round of breath. Releasing left hand, swap over. Now pausing, taking a few extra breaths here. You can release that right hand down, we swap over once more. Extend through the left side of the body. Breathe into the side stretch. And then drawing yourself upright, but bring both hands to the back of your head. You're going to tilt the right elbow down towards the floor, then round the upper back forwards, and then come all the way around to tipping the left elbow down to the floor. So we'll do that again, back to the other way, so round forwards, and then the right elbow ends up tipped to the floor. So really open through that left elbow as well. So you're no longer rounding forwards, you're no longer tilted forwards, you're back in that neutral plane. And then again, we round forwards, open out. You could even start to lift and take the upper back so backwards now, so you're pulling the chest up towards the ceiling, taking an opposite sort of movement, so that you can then take the whole body around in a circle in one direction, leading with that upper body. Leading with the elbows, so the chest feels nice and open, and really mobilizing and massaging through that upper spine. If you have any discomfort doing this, just go back to that seated cat-cow. Now we'll start to take those circles around the opposite way. Really take it slow and mindful, so you're still just listening to the body. If it's no good for you, don't do it. And then last time, you can come to stillness, placing those hands down to the knees, relaxing through the face, through the body. You can close the eyes. Just pause, taking a few breaths, just acknowledging the practice and how you feel now. Drawing your hands together in front of your heart, taking a breath in, and bow forwards with a sigh. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too much. Feel free to do some extra stretches, and I'll see you soon.